Hello champions, new monthly event has started and we're going to preview the free character that we're going to be getting, which is Roddy Piper, Hall of Fame, the Trickster. Now we're going to have a look at him at 5-star bronze right now. This is not mine, this was sent to me from Scopely so I can do this preview. I will do, however, my own preview with him at 3-star later today, or actually it might probably be more tomorrow morning. And for the 3-star preview, I'll be using the basic trainers that most players have. For this, I'll be using whatever I have because we want to show what he has, or actually how good he is or not. We'll see. He does look pretty good on paper, so we'll have a look. If we check his card, coach ability at 15k is receive 60% less damage from color turn gems. So that's going to be useful versus like AJ, Bailey, also, well, there's a couple. AJ, Bailey, the more commons that you're going to be using that against. Links with Hall of Fame. He does have 2 gears, one that is going to be available with medallion and one that is going to, the silver one, and the gold one that you can get from the milestone of the actual event itself. So one gives you 1 more MP when you match purple, and the other has your submission last 3 more turns, which is going to be pretty useful with what you'll see later on. So first moveset we're going to have a look at is a moveset that you can do at 2-star. There's actually 4 variations of that moveset we're going to see at 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and another version. So the first is going to be purple 1, purple 2, and blue 1, which is a sleeper hold, 11 MP purple move submission, place 4 sub gems, and do 14.2k damage for 5 turns, while submission gems are on the gem board. The eye rake, 8 MP purple move, steal up to 75.7k health. Belly to back suplex, 9 MP blue move, deal 36.9k damage, and make 4 random gems into purple gems. One thing to note, instead of the sleeper hold here that costs 11, you could be using the 5-star move, which is a figure for leg lock. It is a 10 MP purple move, submission, generate 5 random sub gems, and do 9400 damage for 5 turns, while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining sub gems turn into random gems. Difference with that is that you don't get it until 5-star. It does cost 1 less. It does less damage, it's actually 2/3 of the damage, but the remaining gems actually do something as opposed to this one. So personally, I'd prefer the 5-star one, but 5-star is pretty far. So you'll be getting the sleeper hold right off the bat. So this is the more commonly used. That's what we're gonna have a look at. First trainer set, we're going to be using Lawler to start with more blue. We're going to be using Daniel Bryan to generate more purple. I put Eddie Hall of Fame in there because he's creating an extra purple as well as having that purple do 5% damage. And I'm putting Nikki right there because she makes 50% more damage from the submissions. You could be using Hogan as well to add another purple in there, but I kind of like Nikki for the sub. So let's have a look. Our opponent for this is going to be Drew McIntyre. We check the bonuses. He has 41% damage reduction for gems and 18% damage reduction for moves. I don't have any bonus for the class against him. I do, however, have 15% more health and gem do 15% more damage. The matching of purple charge move, that color move, but 1 more MP. Purple submission lasts 3 more turns. Those are the gear bonus because I have the gear right now to do this preview. The gems do 10% more damage. That is a bonus that all Hall of Fame characters get. 10% more health. Again, all Hall of Fame characters get that. But on top of that, there's a monthly bonus that all Hall of Fame gem do 20% more damage, and they get 20% more health. On top of all that, there's 10% less damage from all color move, 20% more health. All color moves start with 3 MP and matching all color gem by +2. Those are the MLC bonus that are not over yet, and no class bonus. So that's why I didn't go against someone that I have class advantage as I normally do, because Hall of Fame characters are getting a shitload of bonus this month. So this is not a month that we're gonna have issues using the free guy. So let's do this versus Drew. All right, so our blue move is not ready yet. Could have been using also, who is it that generate purple? It's that help with purple. It's Sean DX help you loading the purple. And let's get out of the pin. Okay, so we're gonna steal 75k out. And now we're then gonna do the submission. I'll get rid of his MP right there. Now for the basic 3-star preview that I'm going to do tomorrow, I won't have the gear. That'll give you an idea of what yours is going to look like early on. All right, so let's get more blue here. Let's make more purple. Back. Let's steal more alt. Submission again. Okay, now we don't have any blue or any purple to finish this up, so we'll take away his red. That give us blue. Not enough though. Let's take this purple. We're gonna get it. Let's get out of that. Okay, let's steal some alt, which is pretty much all he has left. Let's make some purple. And finish this with the sub. This works pretty well. The only issue I have with it is that it doesn't recycle really well. So that can definitely be an issue. We're gonna have a look at a variation of this right now. All right, second move set for Piper. Now we're gonna start by switching gear just to see in silver. Silver actually looks pretty cool. So Second move set is going to be the same 2 purple move we just saw, but we're switching the belly to back suplex that makes random gem to instead the bulldog that destroyed 10 purple gem. It costs 2 less at 7 MP for a blue move, and it destroys 10, which means we don't need to have a trainer associated with it, although it is dependent on actually having those gems on the board. But instead of using Daniel Bryan, we're going to use Zombie Rock that increase the amount of health that you steal. And instead of Eddie Hall of Fame, we're going to be using Zombie Balor that increase health steal by another 10%. If you have Zombie Daniel Bryan, he steals 31% more, but I don't have him, so can't use him. And we keep Nikki also to help with the sub. Let's see if this works better. It's a lower cost, so it's ready on the first turn. There's only 8 purple on the board. It's destroying a lot of gems, so it's pretty likely to cause an early pin. Alright. Let's steal the health right away. Now we're gonna use submission. Right. Build up or blue. Now there's only 4 purple on the board so far. Here's a 5th. That's all we're gonna get. Early pin. Steal health. You didn't really need that much health, but it's taking a big chunk out of his. Now we don't have any blue, but we're gonna fill the submission. Alright, let's get out of that. Submission. It's gonna get rid of the MP he has. And next turn we'll be able to use the health steal. Let's steal the health he has left. Now we just need a pin. Not gonna be this turn. This'll do it. I kinda like this moveset better. The health steal is definitely useful. And wasn't that much of an issue as far as destroying purple. I can definitely see that the randomness of it could be, but it worked out kind of okay. It's definitely not a short match though. And this was doable at 3-star. Let's have a look at a variant of this for 4-star. All right, third move set, this time at 4-star. We're going to be using the gold gear just to see it. Variation between bronze and gold ain't that big. It does look better than the bronze though. All right, so move set is going to be a variation again. We keep using both purples, which you could use the 5-star submission instead, but we're looking at this as a 4-star. We replaced the both blue moves that are possible here by the green move, which is the eye poke. It is a 5 MP green move that deals 14.4k damage and swap a 1x4 random area into purple gems. You can also, instead of the eye poke, you could be using the other green move, which is a 5 MP green move again that deals 16k damage and steal up to 7 MP from each of your opponent purple move. So against purple user, this is pretty damn useful. But I mean, you know what purple steel, what steel move do. So we're gonna go with this one. Trainers for that, if there is no perks, I would advise instead of Roman or instead of rock to use steel, but since there's perks right now and it only costs 5, we're gonna go with double health steel with Roman that's still 50 and rock that's still 75. We add zombie baller that keeps 10, and we do have Nikki in there for an increase. We could be using also Sean DX to help. Instead of getting a 1x4, we'd be getting 5 instead of 4. But we also already have the perks that gives us an extra 2, so it's not really that needed. But again, if there wouldn't be perk, instead of Balor, I would definitely use Sean. All right, let's do this. Well, the first turn we can't do anything, obviously. Ideally, it would have been nice to have purple, which we did end up getting, so that's perfect. Alright, we're gonna get health back. 178k that he's losing. Now, let's put the subs. It's gonna drain his 3 moves. Okay, let's get out of that. Let's get some purple. Let's steal some more health. Ideally, it would have been nice to get some purple or some green. Set up the purple. Well, he just took care of that. Again, we don't have any purple or green. He keeps getting all the purple. He's gonna go for it again now? No. Now we get it anyway. We're gonna drain his moves, so neither of us are making any moves right now. At least I got my sub to take care of his. and he's out of health because that sub does a lot of damage and it lasts a long time. That worked out pretty well. Alright, let's have a look at something else. I'm not going to show you the steel purple because that's pretty standard. You guys know how that works. Let's look at something else. Alright, and the final moveset we're going to have a look at is pretty much the moveset that is made to piss off people. It's going to be the double submission. It is a sleeper hold 11 MP purple move submission. Place 4 submission gems and do 14.2k damage for 5 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. And the 5-star move, which is the figure 4 leg lock, 10 MP purple move submission. Generate 5 random submission gems and do 9400 damage for 5 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining sub gems turn into random gems. And the eye poke 5 MP green move, deal 14.4k damage and swap a 1x4 random area into purple gems. Now again, this being only a 5 MP gem, we're starting with 4 with the perks. We're going to be using Zombie Brock and Austin Striker. Now again, if there was no perks, you would want to swap one of those, probably Austin, for instead using Steel. So we're using Zombie Brock because it adds 3 turns to the submission and the purple moves do 20% more damage. The Austin 316 Striker here adds 50% damage to the submission. We have Nikki that adds 50% to the submissions as well. And we have Sean here to help load the purple as well. This is a moveset to piss people off. The first turn we're not going to do much. Unfortunately, we don't have any purple gem match. So we're going to take away his red. Now we're going to get the purple. You can use either of them. I'm going to use the one that creates random gems. This lasts 11 turns, although there's already 2 guns. That's thanks to the gear that adds another 3 turns to the 8 we're supposed to get. I could use my other purple move, but he also has no MP to do any move, and I do have some green ready. So I'll get my green just so after I use my purple, I'll be able to load some purple from the green move. Alright, let's get out of that. You got lucky with an extra turn. So we're going to use the other submission. Whoops. Another 11 turns. I mean, it is over 30,000. It's 31,000 every turn. So 11 turn, that's a lot of damage. That's pretty much going to take most of what he had left. Okay, now we're going to get more purple with the green move. And we have a submission available, which will finish him. Because he only has 80k left. All right, so that pretty much is it for Piper. I mean, he's obviously not a top tier guy by any means, but for a free guy, it's a free guy that is totally usable. He has moveset that work, so he's not going to be an issue to use all month, and you're not going to be throwing away your resources on it because he's usable. Plus, he's a Hall of Fame guy, so if you guys don't have any male Hall of Fame, that's going to meet all your Hall of Fame requirements for pretty much now on. So thanks for watching. Again, I'll be making a 3-star version of this with basic trainers only, probably tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Also, for my stream, I am now on Twitch, so follow me on Twitch if you want to know when I go live. If you have any comments, leave them, and if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. G out. Ciao.